you have to appreciate frozen food's convenience, don't you? But hold on, can I really create that crispy, restaurant-quality texture in my air fryer? You might be surprised by the response. While frozen, pre-packaged foods can be a bit of a gamble, air fryers are great for a lot of other things. Let's investigate why. Chapter 1. The promise of healthier frying. With their promise of being a healthier option to deep frying, air fryers have taken the culinary world by storm. Without dipping them into a pot of boiling oil, these countertop wonders can produce crispy golden French fries, onion rings, and a variety of other fried favourites. However, how precisely do they work their magic? Rapid air circulation is a brilliant technology that powers air fryers. Hot air is produced by a strong heating element and then blown by a fan throughout the appliance. As a result, a tornado of hot air envelops the meal, frying it from every angle. What was the outcome? Crispy outside and soft, juicy insides, with a lot less fat than when deep frying is done the old-fashioned way. But not everything in the realm of air frying is sunshine and French fries. Even though air fryers are great at producing a crispy texture, frozen, pre-packaged foods can occasionally pose a problem. Uneven cooking can result from the thick coatings or breading that many frozen delicacies have. The quick air circulation in the air fryer makes it easy for the coating to burn on the outside before the inside is fully cooked, giving you an unsatisfactory and unfit for food outcome. Moisture content is another barrier for frozen food in air fryers. Foods that are frozen frequently contain a lot of moisture, which might prevent them from crisping. When there is little to no moisture on the food surface, the hot air in an air fryer can produce the desired golden brown crust. This may not occur if frozen foods contain too much moisture, which would lead to a soggy or undercooked product. Does this imply that while using an air fryer, you have to completely give up on the convenience of frozen food? Not always. You can overcome these obstacles and still savour delectable air-fried delights. Ingredients that are homemade or fresh are excellent choices. You have more control over the type and quantity of coating when you utilise fresh ingredients. Because of this, the coating can be thinner and more uniform, crisping up nicely in the air fryer without burning. Furthermore, fresh ingredients tend to be crispier because they contain less moisture than frozen alternatives. Naturally, some frozen meals are suitable for air fryers. For instance, frozen veggies frequently require little breeding and air fry quite well. Minimally coated pre-seasoned meats can also be a wise option. The secret is to choose frozen foods for your air fryer with care, paying attention to the amount of breading or coating and the total moisture level. Chapter 2. The challenges of breading and moisture. Although utilising air fryers with frozen, pre-packaged foods might be hit or miss, they have become a popular option for obtaining that crispy fried food texture with less fat. When it comes to frozen breaded products, the very attributes that make air fryers so useful for some cuisines might pose problems. The thick coatings or breading that are present on a lot of frozen delicacies are one of the biggest obstacles. These coatings are meant to be swiftly cooked in a hot oil bath during deep frying. On the other hand, an air fryer's quick air circulation functions differently. The thick coating's exterior can be quickly burned by the hot air before the interior has a chance to cook through, leaving you with an unsatisfactory outcome of an undercooked and possibly dangerous interior. Thicker batters or breadings highlight this uneven cooking more. Moisture content is another barrier to frozen food in air fryers. The act of freezing can cause the meal to become even more wet, and many pre-packaged frozen foods also include glazes or sauces that add even more moisture. By eliminating moisture from the food's surface and enabling the hot air to produce that desired golden brown finish, air fryers are excellent at producing a crispy texture. However, excessive moisture from frozen foods can impede this process. Too much moisture is removed by the air fryer too slowly, leaving the food undercooked and sloppy and without the proper crunch. This is particularly true for foods where the breading keeps moisture next to the meal itself, such as frozen onion rings or chicken nuggets. Chapter 3. Fresh is best. Alternatives for air frying success. Undoubtedly, pre-packaged frozen items are convenient, but utilising fresh or homemade ingredients will help you get the most out of your air fryer. There are various benefits to using fresh ingredients in air fryers. First of all, you have total control over the kind and quantity of coating applied. This makes it possible for you to achieve even frying and customize the breading to your tastes. Unlike the heavier coatings seen on many frozen alternatives, a small dusting of flour, breadcrumbs or panko crumbs will crisp wonderfully in the air fryer without burning. For a more nutrient-dense twist, try experimenting with healthy substitutes like crushed whole wheat crackers or almond flour. Second, compared to their frozen counterparts, fresh products typically have lower moisture content. This is due to the fact that freezing can add more moisture, and many pre-packaged frozen foods also include glazes or sauces that add even more moisture. Fresh ingredients with lower moisture content go well with air fryers because they remove moisture from the food's surface, which helps the dish crisp perfectly. The golden brown, crispy feel that we all love may be achieved fast by using hot air to evaporate surface moisture. For instance, air frying fresh-cut potato wedges coated lightly with olive oil and spices will result in a lovely crispness. But because frozen French fries are more moist, they may not air fry to the same degree of texture. Naturally, there are frozen foods that are still suitable for air fryers. For instance, frozen veggies are frequently either very lightly or not at all breaded. This enables the vegetables to be air fried to a pleasantly crisped texture and to thoroughly eliminate surface moisture. Meats that have been pre-seasoned and lightly coated might also be excellent options for air frying. When opposed to thickly breaded frozen foods, these options usually contain less moisture and a thinner coating, which helps them cook more evenly and get a crispier texture in the air fryer. Chapter 4. Tips and tricks for the perfect crisp. It takes more than just throwing your food in the basket and pressing a button to master the art of air frying and getting that desired crispy finish. Here are some useful hints and techniques to improve your air fryer performance. Shake. Shaking the basket halfway during the cooking time is one of the easiest yet most effective methods. This seemingly small gesture accomplishes two crucial goals. First of all, it aids in uniformly distributing heat across the meal. Certain parts of the air fryer may receive marginally more direct heat than others as the hot air flows within it. For a more even cooking, shaking the basket makes sure the food is exposed to the hot air on all sides. Second, especially for coated products, shaking the basket encourages crisping. Any cooked-on particles are helped to come loose from the bottom of the basket by the agitation, which keeps them from clinging and burning. The food will brown and crisp more evenly across all of its surfaces thanks to this moderate jostling, creating a lovely textural contrast between the crispy outside and the delicate inside. For best results, give your basket a thorough shake using this method, which works for both fresh and frozen options. Oil to help. Air fryers are praised for their ability to produce crispy fried textures with very little oil, but a little judicious spritzing now and then can be your hidden weapon. When air frying fresh or homemade items that have a little coating, a little oil mist can help improve the crisping process even more. The oil enhances the golden brown colour and flavour of the food without lessening the health advantages of air frying, as opposed to deep frying. Although avocado oil spray or even a cooking spray with no taste is another option, a light layer of olive oil spray is a common choice. Always remember that moderation is crucial. All you need to get the right impact is a small spritz. Learning the technique of layering. It's critical to keep the air fryer basket from becoming too full during air frying. This may make it more difficult for hot air to circulate, which could lead to uneven cooking and a soggy texture. Try to fill the basket with only one layer of food, leaving enough room between each item to allow for ideal air circulation. If preparing a big quantity, you might want to cook it in several batches so that you can get the right amount of air circulation and crispy perfection. That's all the air fryer knowledge I have for you today, guys. Recall that although frozen foods can be more convenient, air fryers tend to produce crispier results when using fresh or prepared items. Still, you can make the most of this incredible kitchen appliance and still enjoy some frozen favourites with a little preparation and some helpful pointers. To ensure that you never miss a new recipe or tip, Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell if you're seeking more air fryer inspiration. Of course, you can also tell me what you love to air fry in a comment below. I appreciate your viewing and happy air frying.